And if 2 plus 2 did make 4, then why did you lose the 4 consequential elections that I'm talking about? The 2 Lok Sabha elections, both in Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka, and the 2 bypolls in Bihar. The maths was not in the favor of the BJP. Why did that happen? Can you explain?
Well, Rahul, the current bypoll elections in Chandigarh
No, please answer the question.
Why did that happen? Having such forms of outcomes. You have a presiding officer which takes ill on 18th of January, postpones the elections. And after that, when the elections are held, about 22% of the votes polled are declared invalid without a reason. Mind it, there's no reason that has been given why the polls have been declared invalid. And the party, which was not...
Mr. Jindal, do you realize that this was a secret ballot? No, 1 second. A secret ballot. No, 1 second, Mr. Jindal, 1 second. Please go back. You're talking about democracy, right? And the fact that democracy needs to be preserved. Do you know in a secret ballot, you are not going to say that 8 people cross-voted if they did, or they messed up their ballots deliberately if they did? You don't say that. You don't say that. Because that will militate against, Mr. Jindal, the very principle of holding a secret ballot.
But Rahul, free and fair election is also the paramount principle.
So this was
on
free.
Which the elections must be held.
Maybe 8 people decided that they didn't want to support the AAP. Maybe it was the Congress that said
8 votes invalid.
No, I'm asking you. Basis? I'm asking you, sir. Look, yes. you went up. And let's be honest here, Lokesh Jindal. In 2018, Ahmed Patel's election,
yes,
2 congressmen decided to cross the floor. Right? You went
Rahul.
out, hang on. You went to court.
Yes.
You went to court. What happened?
Rahul.
Hang on. The court said, sorry, we are not going to get into this. One second. And the presiding officer invalidates those 2 votes.
No. Are you trying to
justify
what happened in Chandigarh?
I don't know what happened in Chandigarh. What we know that happened in Chandigarh is that you lost.
It is demise of democracy.
No, how are you saying it? Give me one proof. Give me one proof. Can you put your hand on your heart and say that Navjot Singh Sidhu is wrong when he says that the Aam Aadmi Party and we should not get into... What? Is he not a member of your party?
Everybody knows what is happening in Chandigarh.
Oh, what is happening?
Look at the chronology. First, the presiding officer takes ill. And then suddenly...
That doesn't matter, sir. Somebody can take ill and you can go to the court and the court rules in your favor. Why did you all... No, hang on 1 second. Let me open this up. Okay. So, we have a hypothesis being presented here as fact. Mr. Jindal, who is sitting in Delhi, knows what happened in Chandigarh. How does he know? God alone knows. He's watched TV. He's got taken in by his Congress and perhaps the AAP. But viewers... The facts on the ground are that there are people in the Congress party opposing the tie-up with the Aam Aadmi Party. Sanjay Jha. I want to ask you, sir. And this is a simple, straightforward question. Is it not possible that some of these congressmen could have crossed the floor? Or maybe 4 congressmen and 4 AAP or 6 congressmen and 2 AAP could have done the same? Is it not entirely possible?
Yeah, Rahul, my business or my industry is not speculation. That may be yours, so you're free to do your second guessing.
Okay.
Let me answer your question straightforward. Okay. I want to be a little honest with you here.
Please.
Lokesh Jindal happens to be a friend of mine.
Very good.
He's also I think, in my opinion, a very intelligent man. I don't think you were fair. You didn't even let him speak.
Okay.
I mean, you kept interrupting him when he was speaking. I don't think that's fair. And I speak that because he's a fellow panelist. And I think it's very important when we are having a debate that we respect each and every person's, kind of freedom to at least speak what they have in mind.
Sure.
Let me speak mine. I hope you'll not interrupt me.
I never do.
Quick points. A rather rich of you, including you, unfortunately. I can understand the other people having some kind of a right-wing bias, that we talk about BJP's ethics when this party has probably corrupted India's public life with an Operation Lotus that has become a joke. I mean, everyone laughs at the way Indian politics has become.
People
I
laugh
will
at
say
you
so on your
for your
panel.
stupid
And
Let him
predictions.
finish. Let him finish. You can
Stop
respond.
her from interrupting me.
Sanju Verma, let him
Just lower her
finish.
feet.
Let him finish. You can
Just
respond.
lower her feet.
Point by point.
Yeah.
No, 1 second.
Just lower her feet,
Okay, go
her
ahead.
pearls
Go
of
ahead.
wisdom can be heard later on.
Okay.
So here is a simple point. The BJP's Operation Lotus is an Amit Shah's MLA stock exchange. The country is seeing it, and I am very confident. I've heard the AAP. I know I have friends in the Congress. And the joke within the party is 40% of the supporters of AAP in Congress, their votes are invalid. I mean, you have to be born yesterday to believe the absolute gibberish that we are hearing from the BJP supporters. Point number 3, the BJP spokesperson talked about Subhash Chandra. We all know the channel that Subhash Chandra owns, and we all know how that channel is like a cheerleader for this government. I mean, the only thing they haven't done is go to an IPL and do a dance probably. But we all know how Z is a cheerleader for the BJP. Point number 3, EVMs. I'll tell you why the opposition is justified, Rahul. You need to understand this. The opposition is fully aware. You don't have to make a sarcastic observation on it that they win Telangana, then it's okay. They lose Rajasthan, it's not. They are saying whether we win or lose, the fundamental point is not a single vote should be counted wrongly. That is what enriches a democracy. End of day, in any democracy, what has the opposition asked for? They have said, while you do the EVM, they haven't said we are against EVM. They have told the Election Commission, run a parallel counting of the VVPAT paper trail. Why is the Election Commission, which we all know is a virtual puppet in the hands of this government, actually being so updated?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
My point number 4. This is also, as you rightly said, this matter is sub judice already because it's going to the courts. The opposition would not go to the courts unless they believe they have substance. Okay. I don't know which way the courts will go. Some people have a great deal of faith in the judiciary. Some people don't. I have faith in the judiciary.
Right.
We'll have to wait and see what the courts say.
The opposition will not. No, you've done. You said your last point. Now it's over. Now, one second. You said that the opposition will never go to court because it usually does its homework. Viewers, the last time the opposition
will go to the courts.
Yeah, will go to the court.
You're misquoting me.
Yeah. We'll go to the court because
and the matter is sub judice.
Yes, it will go to the court because it does believe it has a case, right, viewers? That's what was said. Just very recently, the Supreme Court stepped up and ticked off the opposition for bringing frivolous matters before it, because it has such a strong case, viewers. Out of all the 4 points that Mr. Sanjay Jha made, including the trashing of a news channel and its owner, was based on complete conjecture, not one bit of fact. Not one bit of fact, viewers. Not one bit of fact has been put forward by Mr. Sanjay Jha. At least I came before you with some facts. 2 plus 2, I prove, doesn't always make 4. Yes, now Sanju Verma, 1 second. 1 second. I just want to ask you this fundamental question. Why is the opposition lining up in such huge numbers at the court after this election if this particular matter was not vitiated by the presiding officer, as Sanjay Jha says, because the opposition always believes that it has a strong case? So why would it do that?
Rahul, without beating around the bush, I believe in calling a spade a spade. Sanjay Jha gave a bhashan to you about, you being biased. And,
that's okay. I'm used to it. Don't worry.
Okay, fine. Let me just finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You may be used to it, but as a panelist, I need to tell Sanjay Jha that, he takes pot shots at everybody. That BJP has reduced itself to a joke. BJP leaders are dishonest. EVM is a handmaiden of the BJP. So, Mr. Sanjay Jha, you said on Twitter then in 2014, Narendra Modi will never become the Prime Minister. BJP will never come to power. What happened? The BJP won with a thumping majority. You did not learn your lessons. You're so shameless. You again predicted in 2019. Narendra Modi will never become Prime Minister for the second time. You again had to eat humble crow and had a nice big fat wobbly omelette on your face. Now please shut up. I did not heckle you. Rahul, why can't you moderate now?
Let her finish. Let her finish now. Don't jump.
Shut up.
Okay. Let's not get personal. Let's keep it above.
No, let me please come in now.
Okay. No personal jibes.
Yes. Can you please stop heckling me, Rahul?
Yes.
I'm going to show the mirror to somebody who's mannerless. I will speak to him in exactly the same language that he understands. Prior to the Hindi heartland election results, Sanjay Jha said BJP will be routed in Madhya Pradesh, BJP will be routed in Rajasthan, BJP will be routed in Chhattisgarh. What happened? Sanjay Jha had a nice, big, fat, embarrassing omelette on his face yet again. So Sanjay Jha, please stop crystal ball gazing. It is not your cup of tea. And let me just say one thing. Under Article 325 right up till Article 329, the powers of the Election Commission, including the presiding officer, are absolutely well laid out. It is only in the rarest of rare instances that the Supreme Court overturns what the presiding officer says. So the opposition can go and knock on the doors of the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Nothing ain't gonna happen.
Okay, one second. Let me just come in here. Okay, let me just come in. Okay, heated debate this evening. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just coming in. Just 1 second.
I've heard a lot of rubbish.
No, we heard it from you too, who got very personal with me. Sanjay Jha, 1 minute, you got very personal with me. But just 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Sanju Jha, 1 second. Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, Mr. Jha. 1 second,
You
please.
need to throw out the garbage that has been spoken.
Okay. Garbage, sir, garbage also came out of you. 1 second, garbage also came out with you when you started attacking me, but I don't really
I just
care
said be
to.
nice to my friend, Lokesh.
1 second,
That's not an attack.
I don't care two figs
just said be
for your
nice and
garbage.
polite.
Now, just 1 second. I'm lowering everyone's faders if they. Now, listen, viewers.